Hi everybody, my name is Jonathan Rodriguez, and I am really excited to be doing another talk with ZenMaid. I'm especially excited to be working with Amar and the entire ZenMaid family again. I'm very grateful that this is my third year speaking at the summit, and I have even more information for you to help you grow your cleaning businesses. So just a little bit about me. Over the years as an SEO consultant, I've had hundreds of clients and I've been on thousands of calls all over the world teaching people how to do SEO and online marketing, Google AdWords, as well as doing it for them. Literally from the US to Canada to the UK to Africa, the Middle East, Asia, and even the outback of Australia. Like I didn't have very good Wi-Fi, but we made it work. I've had clients everywhere. And funny enough, in 2012, I kind of accidentally started a cleaning business with a friend in Salt Lake City. So that's when I really learned all about the different ways to market a cleaning company online and gained deep knowledge of cleaning company SEO and all that goes along with it. Not just house cleaning, but also commercial cleaning, carpet cleaning, power washing, window washing, disaster cleanup, and more. This has over the years become my specialty, and I don't know very many people in the world who have focused on this niche as much as I have and obtained this type of reach around the world. So I already know some of you previously from working with you and your businesses and from many of the Facebook cleaning groups that we're in. For those of you I don't know yet, I'm here to share my SEO knowledge and experiences with you today to help your businesses grow. This isn't a talk about what SEO is and exactly and how all of it works. There's over 200 different signals when it comes to SEO. If that were the case, this would be a very long video. If you're looking for a more in-depth tutorial on all the reasons why and the benefits of being on the first page of Google for a cleaning company, feel free to check out my previous talks on ZenMaid's YouTube channel, or you can Google Jonathan Rodriguez Cleaning Company or Jonathan Rodriguez SEO, and you'll be able to catch my talks from 2020 to 2021. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started here. What I want to be able to do here is show you all real-world examples of a Google business page as well as a website. And we'll be able to kind of show you what needs to be done in the beginning. That way you're starting out successfully. And if you already have a Google business page, you can go back in there, look to see what it is that maybe you're missing or what else you can be filling out and moving forward from there. Now, with this presentation I have here now, I'm going to have to pop in and out of it so I can show you those real world examples. So it's going to look a little wonky as we go through it, but I wanted to make sure that you were able to see, real examples and how things should be set up as best as I possibly can. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and look at the Google Business page. That's what it's called, GBP. Also Google Business Profile it's called. It was called Google Maps page, Google Plus page, your Google My Business page. Probably next year they're going to name it something else. I don't know. But either way, when you Google a local business, the map comes up showing 3 relevant businesses, just as an example right here in Salt Lake City. You want to be here, you want to be seen, and you want to be chosen for those keywords that you want to show up for. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Google Business, where to start from here. So basically, if you don't have a Google Business page yet, you're going to want to go to google.com/business. And then click on sign in or manage now or sign up. So for those of you who are just starting out and don't really have one yet, there's never a bad time to start. The earlier you start, the better for sure. And that way you can get your postcard to verify and you can start filling out the forms and then start to be seen online, which is great. For those of you who already have a Google business page, you just go ahead and sign in and you'll be able to go ahead and look through some of these features here that we'll talk about today to be able to get you going. So let's go ahead and take a look at one now. Now this is a Google business page for somebody I work for, and basically what we want to do, and it sounds self-explanatory, but really we want to make sure that you cover everything. What we want to do is make sure we fill out every single piece of this information tab that we're on now. If we don't do that, Google tends to say, okay, well, they haven't filled all this out yet, but there's someone else who has, and they may prefer you over the other person. So number one, most importantly, you want to make sure that you have your categories correct. There's different categories. There's, house cleaning, there's commercial cleaning, there's cleaning service, there's dry cleaners, you don't want that one, and some other ones too. So if you just specialize in house cleaning, but you'll do office cleaning sometimes, or you'll do commercial cleaning sometimes. Really, if you specialize in house cleaning, just go ahead and do the house cleaning services category. If you do house cleaning and commercial cleaning, and you do a lot of both, go ahead and do that, But you really want to make sure you focus on as little, you want to hone them in as little as possible. That way, you're not being spread too thin and Google's not really sure where to put you, I've seen some people who do windows and they do carpet cleaning and they do all these other things and they just don't ever really rank very well because those are different types of businesses according to Google. So try to keep it, as tied up as possible. All right, cool. So at the end of the day, you want to give Google everything they're asking for. So go ahead and make sure you put in your service areas. If you are a service area business where you're going to visit other people, make sure you don't display your address unless you actually have a physical address where you have your supplies, you have your employees come visit, you have signage on the outside. If you're working from home, you want to make sure it's a service area business and you hide your address from Google. They don't want you to have a physical location being displayed unless you actually have an office. So keep that in mind. Service areas, you want to go ahead and make sure you put in all the areas that you service. Some people want to go very, very large. That's fine. The further out you go from your address, the more it kind of dilutes a little bit. So just make sure you choose those correctly. Your hours, obviously fill those in there. When Google asks you for special hours for certain holidays, go ahead and make sure you have those in there as well. Give them whatever they want. Obviously your phone number, you can create your @handle. This is where you'd put your website address. Make sure you put that in there for sure. Make sure it's https:// and then your website address. All these little things help. Appointment links, it should go to your ZenMaid link. Products, you don't have to fill those out exactly, although you can fill out products. Products can also be treated like services, so it's a little bit more advanced. But if you want to add products, you can add in a product like house cleaning service or bi-weekly cleaning or recurring cleaning, things like that. So you're welcome to do that. It'll ask you for a picture of the product, but the product is really like your service. So most people have the services down here, and this is where Google understands what your services are essentially. And so you can put in there like you see here, house cleaning service, deep cleaning. This is moving related cleaning or move in, move out cleaning. This company tends to specialize in more vacation rentals and Airbnb cleans and beach house cleaning and things like that, condo cleans and whatnot. So we want to make sure we give Google these signals. We want to make sure that they understand, what your website's about and how that all works. And so we'll talk about that website portion here in a minute, but fill out all of the services. Now, Google will also auto-populate some of these services for you by reading your website if you have one already. And it'll put in the craziest things. I saw one the other day that said dog hair as a service, and all kinds of things. So make sure that if they do try to auto-populate some, they'll show in orange. Just go in there and delete all of those because you want to make sure that they're very specific. You don't want every single quote-unquote service, under the sun because it's going to dilute. So keep that in mind here. From the business, add attributes. If it is, women-led, you want to do that, or minority-owned, things like that. If you do disinfect surfaces, add that in there. Just fill everything out. Then also you have your description as well. So feel free to go ahead and put in there, your business name, some of the services that you offer, where you work, and try to make it, as natural looking as possible. You don't want to keyword stuff any of these areas. If you do, Google's going to say, hey, they're kind of keyword stuffing. Maybe that's on the territory of spam, and we don't want that. So, the point to all of that in showing you this is to make sure that, that you fill everything out. Also, your opening date is important. It doesn't have to be exact, but around that time would be good. Google also loves photos, so make sure you add in photos. And I wouldn't tell you all this to waste your time. I'm telling you this from experience and what works. So Google likes photos. If you are able to do a before and after photo of a particular piece of property or, a bathtub or whatever it is, fill all of those, or go ahead and create all of those and add those in here. Those are really good. And then also post, feel free to post about your house cleaning services. You say, we offer bi-weekly cleaning in Miami, or we offer recurring maid service in Miami, or wherever it is that you are. So that's basically the rundown. And then also reviews. Get reviews. You do not want your employees all on the same Wi-Fi, giving you reviews and things. But definitely send a text message to your clients and say, hey, hope you enjoyed, the clean. Hope it looks really good. Please go ahead and review us. Get those reviews. All of these things combined will really help you make a well-rounded Google business profile, and that's what you want. Because when you have a well-rounded Google business profile, you end up getting something like this, where you have, let's get rid of that, 76 calls in 1 month. That's pretty awesome, and so a lot of times, if you fill everything out, you're doing things right, and you've got your SEO down, you'll be able to see some good results. You'll see this person posted a day ago. So keep this thing live, keep it active, keep it, keep it fresh. And then, also as an example here, we have a business here that had, in the last quarter, 16,000 hits to their Google business profile. And you'll see here that 18,000 times they were shown in maps, 8,000 times they were shown in search. Also here you'll see that has, how many visits to the website, how many calls there were, things like that. This is a different business than the other one. So I just want to show you folks, what is important, why you want to be able to set up your Google business profile, correctly, because you'll get, now there's been SEO work done to this company, more than just setting these things up here, but it starts you off for success. Some people just don't have anything. And in fact, I had a new client the other day who they've been in business for 22 years and they just kind of just started their Google business profile, which is pretty crazy. So anyways, let's go back to that here as a recap there. Verify your Google business profile with Google, fill out the categories, add your services, reject the pre-filled ones like dog hair, add in the products, the name, address, and phone number, description, add some posts, get some reviews, add some pictures. All right, cool. So what we also want to do here is we want to go ahead and set up your website for Google search efficiency. We want to be sure that you mention your services on your website and the city that you operate in. That's really helpful to be able to do that. You want to make sure that Google can connect the dots and figure out what type of business that you are and where you are and the different services that you're offering. We also want to make sure you have your business name, your address, and your phone number on the website. You don't want to skip over having a contact us page or not having a quote page. So keep that in mind. And you also want to make sure your website's mobile friendly. So most of them are now, but if you had your website created, let's just say 10 years ago, or maybe even more than that, or less than that, where someone didn't really quite know how to make that responsive, it's called, or mobile friendly, you may have issues with it showing up well on the phones, and that's not good. You want to make sure that it does show up well on the phones because Google knows that at least 50% or more people are searching on their phones, probably more now. So keep that in mind there. So let's go ahead and look at a page real quick. This one's actually under construction. I'm working on this with a new client. It's a great website. We were able to create that. It's fast. It's efficient. It's actually based on a platform called WordPress. So just as an example here, when I talk about the homepage, we want to make sure if this is a house cleaning company, we want to make sure the keyword or keywords house cleaning appear on the homepage. And as I was saying, this is under construction now, so we haven't gone full force with SEO yet. But you'll see here that already, just in the beginning, we have house cleaning in North Houston. We got the keyword cleaning services, things like that. And then throughout the page below, we have different information about, different areas that they work in and things like that. And also, as we scroll down here, you'll see that we're giving Google clues. We have house cleaning is a readable keyword here. Move in and move out cleaning is a readable keyword. Deep cleaning, commercial cleaning, that's all good. We want to model, our website and think like Google would. What are they reading on our site? Are they not reading move in and move out? Well, they're not going to put you anywhere for move in and move out. So keep that in mind there. There's some more content, just different things here and there. But I wanted to show you most importantly also is the name, address, and phone number. You want to make sure you have your name, address, and phone number on the website. You want to use the one that matches with Google, because Google doesn't want you to submit an address and a phone number and then you have something different on your website. They're going to say, this doesn't look right, and they're not really going to rank you very well. So keep that in mind. If you have a home-based business, I've had many addresses in the cleaning world over time here in Salt Lake City, and nobody's ever showed up to my house or to an office or anything like that. So you're welcome to make it in small print if you want, but normally people get a little weirded out by that, but no one is going to show up to your house. So keep that in mind. All right, I got to move through here because I don't want to waste too much time. Cleaning services, add your services to your site, because if you have pages on your website like this, and you're optimizing for, let's just say, or you want to show up for move-in and move-out cleaning, you want to make sure you have a page about move-in and move-out cleaning. It doesn't have to be super long, but that way, if it says move-in and move-out cleaning on your Google business profile, you want to make sure that you have it there on your website, because Google's going to say, okay, they have it in their profile, they have it on their website, they must be really relevant for move-in and move-out cleaning in Miami or wherever else it is, and so they'll tend to rank you higher. And I can guarantee you that if you did not have any of these on your website, and then all of a sudden you put all of them on there that next week, your rankings would improve quite a bit just by having them on there. Now, SEO takes a little bit more, time and effort than just putting out words. You want to make sure that you do have, more information on there, and then SEO also essentially creates, you want to create backlinks and all that. So again, we can go into depth on that another time, but there's also videos on that. So, and why do you want to do this? You want your website to make you money. Websites just shouldn't be a nice business card. They're tools to generate customers. And there are so many keywords out there that people are searching for that are in the cleaning related niche. There's over 30 for residential cleaning alone. Some of them are like house cleaning, maid service, move out, deep cleaning, post construction, deep cleaning there again, green cleaning, recurring maid service, bi-weekly cleaning. People are looking for all kinds of things, and you want to make sure that you are hitting what you can so people can find you for those keywords, because those keywords are money. When you think about it, if you have your website optimized for multiple keywords in these different cities, your growth is only limited by your ambition and your resources. So if you have recurring cleaning on your website, for example, and you're on the first page of Google for that, those are at least, $400 a month, cleans and revenue coming in. Move out cleans anywhere from $300 to $1,000 or more. I spoke with somebody at one point that did like $1,500, deep cleans and things. So it's really depending on how your business is. Grout cleaning anywhere from $300 to $800. Post construction cleaning, $1,500 to $5,000. So don't overlook some of those, because those are really lucrative. And in last year's talk, I gave some examples of how my cleaning business basically cleaned up in my major city, because I optimized one page for one really lucrative service keyword, and it was really special. Our feet never touched the ground after that, because people called and called and called, and we did a really good job. So again, that's in another video. So why is SEO important for growth? It's less expensive to have a potential client call you and find you because they found you online for the service that you're looking for. Your competitors are already doing it. So when you search in Google for any type of service, the people that are on page one have likely reinvested their extra profit into marketing budgets, for their companies. And with SEO, the longer you wait, the longer it will take. Now, if you're in a small town somewhere, it can be a lot quicker. But a lot of times we're in towns that have higher competition. But a lot of times some of these people just kind of maybe popped up on their own. So having SEO done, for you is really helpful to be able to overcome that competition, and move forward. So keep that in mind there. All right, just as a recap here, we talked about setting up your Google business profile. Fill in everything. Don't forget the small stuff. Think about your cleaning services and make sure you add those services to your website, and also make sure you have your name, address, and phone number on there as well. We talked about using your Google business profile and website to get more calls, clicks, and opt-ins. We also talked about investing, and reinvesting in yourself and reinvesting in your business so that, will grow. So let me show you a real-world example also about the number of people that are searching for these keywords. So I've put in a bunch of keywords here, and I also put in Miami. I don't know why. I'm not in Miami, but I put a bunch of keywords in this Google Keyword Planner. And what this does is it shows you the number of searches that there are per month, each and every month in Google, for any keywords you put in there, for anywhere in the world. So I just put Miami. Here we go. So, and the reason I want to show you this is because I want you to see the benefit of really being on that first page, So, for example, house cleaning, without the Miami keyword on there, it has 720 searches a month. You'll see the keywords here, the number of monthly searches here. House cleaning near me, 390. House cleaning service, 1,600. Maid service, 480. These are all every single month. So take these numbers and multiply them by 12, and you'll be able to see what it is for the year. So if you're on this first page of Google, and you are, you're getting your phone is ringing essentially, and if you're just getting 10% of these people to sign up with you, and there's there's 3 in the map pack, and there's about 10 underneath there in organic. If you're just getting 10% of these people, you're doing really well, and you're probably going to need to hire more people, and then you'll be able to step back from your business and be able to do whatever it is you like to do, a little bit more. So that's good. And so I want to go ahead and show that to you. You can check some of these out. You can go to the Google Keyword Planner on your own and be able to see these numbers too. You'll see cleaning service alone has 3,600 searches a month. So that's pretty awesome there, because 10% of that, you need lots of people. So, and luckily, Google, SEO takes a little bit of time, to be able to kind of gel and get you to where you need to be. So you're not going to be really overwhelmed. Some people may look at these and say, "Oh, that's really overwhelming," to be able to be on that first page of Google, but you'll be okay. All right, so with that being said here, you probably receive calls. I do this for a living for people, but you probably receive calls all day long from salespeople saying that they're with Google or they're going to do your SEO, whatever that may be. They don't explain to you what specifically they'll do for you. You don't go. They don't go on and to think, about outside the box and have a strategy session with you on the phone and make a plan and all that. And they'll probably quote you $1,500 or more a month, no matter what it is they're doing for you. And so a lot of people have, heard about SEO, but, you really need to find somebody who knows what they're doing, or a team of people who know what they're doing that'll help you solve problems, that'll adapt to changes, will be able to identify new opportunities for you, to help you grow in your area, help with your landing page conversions, and they'll tell you the truth and won't let you down. So, myself and my team are available to help you achieve the success you're looking for at a price that'll fit your budget. Not only will you, be able to see results, you'll be able to get monthly reports, things like that, to be able to show that work is being done and be able to see that progress and those charts essentially move up higher and higher and higher. And there's so many different SEO tactics out there that a lot of people or SEO companies don't really know how to use or how to use them well. Some people don't even bother. They'll just say, and I've had clients before that have said, "Oh yeah, I've had SEO done, blah blah, this and that." I look at it and I'm like, they didn't do anything, And so really, you need someone who is knowledgeable, who has references, who's transparent, and be able to really help you, navigate through all of this and just do this work for you so you can focus on your business and being able to make that succeed. So with that being said here, I have an offer for you guys exclusively for ZenMaid attendees. Number one, no long-term contracts. Who wants to be stuck in a long-term contract if you're not happy or you're not getting results? I think it's wholly unfair. We're confident in our ability to perform and we'll prove it. Number two, discounted SEO packages. I've become so busy lately that I really have had to raise my prices, but I will go back to some of the older prices I've had before with you guys because, ZenMaid is special to my heart, and I know that a lot of people are starting up, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're all the way into it. But I want to make sure there's something for everybody. So I do have packages that will make sense for realistic budgets, so I can make any of this for you if you'd like, and also offering everybody a free one-on-one consultation. You don't have to buy anything from me. I just want to be able to help you and advise you because some people aren't there yet and may need some help. Some people are ready to go, and we can have a strategy session right away. So up to an hour to talk to me to help to advise you and help you solve problems while creating growth plan for your business. And the $250 an hour literally comes from what I was paid as a consultant, which was $250 an hour to talk to people all over the world, which is pretty cool. So if you have a marketing budget and you've been in business for a couple of years, ideally, and you're looking for an experienced professional with proven results, with real life rankings and testimonials who's been there, take advantage of that free one-on-one consultation. I'm not a salesperson. There's no pressure, no strings. What I want to go ahead and do is show you real quick here. There's a link I'll show you here in a second. In fact, I'll show it to you now. It's this link here, the Search Specialist /studies. If you go here, you'll be able to go ahead and see real case studies from real people, mostly in the cleaning industry. If you click on this link or this picture here, it'll pop up and you'll be able to read this a little bit better. This company was on the first page of Google for 21 keywords. I have one down here in Australia for 21 keywords, funny enough. This one's on the first page for 31 keywords in St. Louis. We've got a construction company in Park City, Utah, who is doing really well because each build that we have them optimized for is $30,000 to $60,000 in profit for each one of those. And so you can go through here, check this out. You'll see that we've been able to help people gain more exposure in the maps listings. This person went from not really being seen except just in their neighborhood to being seen all over their area, which is pretty cool. You'll see some testimonials here from some people. I need to update a little bit more of those. And then also down here below, you will be able to go ahead and click on this, and that will give you that free SEO analysis I was talking about. So you can go ahead and put in your information there. I'll learn a little bit more about you. I can get you a free video, or we can set up a call, whichever you'd like to do. So I just want to thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy helping people and helping people's businesses succeed. So if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and message me through this ZenMaid link here. And if not, you can find me at this link down here. And thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful rest of your week, and I wish you the best success.